Today, we're doing commercials. Now, we've studied all different types of writing. You've done stories, story retell, you've done papers for research. Now we're writing commercials. What kind of writing skill is a commercial? Lisa? Yeah, writing to persuade. Writing to convince somebody of something. And that's a whole different type of writing skills. We've gone over the elements of what a good commercial is. And we have several of mine that you're working within your groups. You decide which one you're going to do, and you'll come up here and do your oral presentation. And I'll start off, I'll be the first one, you know. And again, this is just something that, make it fun. You're going to be writing your own commercials. You bring something from home, I don't know, it could be maybe not a full cereal box, but, whatever you have, you want to talk about. And you'll write your own commercials. And then when we do an oral presentation of that, then we'll do that on camera. And again, and these are like scripts I write for the Actors Workshop, and where we teach young people to do commercials and voiceovers. And last year we made 2 commercials for McDonald's, and we used the 4th graders for that. So I'm sure all of you can do a lot better than what a little 4th grader can do. And again, remember the class play, Lady Frankenstein. We did a great job with that, didn't we? And what did I tell you at the time? You're up on the stage and I'm down below, and I said, pretend I'm a catcher with a catcher's mitt and you're throwing me a baseball. Use your voice and throw it like a baseball to me. That's the idea, to get you to project. Okay? Because, as I explained, theater isn't down here. Theater is up here. So bring yourself out. Don't be afraid of your personality. Show it to us. We're all a family here. We don't care that we make mistakes. This is kind of like a little stage 2, and I make mistakes all the time, but you don't see me running and hiding in a closet. No, it's not. That's just part of the process. Mistakes. So don't even worry about it. You just do your best. You have another chance to do it. You're not being graded on it, so don't worry. And again, when you're up here, as I tell the kids in acting school, don't come up here and read the commercial like this. The camera wants to see your facial expressions. Because again, you've got a product, you want to point to it, you want to talk about it, you want to be enthusiastic about it like it's the greatest product in the world. Talk it up. Because if you were doing real commercial voiceovers, chances are in the studio, when you're doing your commercial, the company people may be sitting right there watching how you're selling their product. So that's how we train young people to do commercials, professionally. And professionally, as I said, they could be in 4th grade, but they're getting paid for it. But in this class, there's a lot of useful techniques, and one of them is writing skills. But what kind of writing? What kind of writing skill are we doing when we write our own commercials? Lisa? Yes, writing to persuade, writing to convince. I mean, you've already done research papers, you've done story retell, you've written your own stories, and this is another writing skill. And so it'll help you. When you get on camera, you're going to see yourself, and you can self-correct. I won't have to say a thing. If you're using too many hand gestures, you go, oh yeah, no, I don't want to do that. Or whatever. If you flub a line, well, that's natural. This is just practice, so it's all right. But anyway, it really will build self-confidence in you. You had fun doing Lady Frankenstein, didn't you? Yeah. And the same thing with this. Let's make it fun. You go back, work with your groups, and once we've been through this process, you'll understand how a commercial is done, how you write one. And then you're going to feel a lot more confident. Okay? Before we begin, let me just review very quickly. I think you all have your handout in front of you on mistakes, yes? You want to look at that for a minute? What's the first page say? It's okay to make a mistake. And one of the things we come away with in this is really on the last page. Why is it okay to make mistakes? That's on the last page. Because that's how I learn and others learn. Doing that's just part of the process. It's all right. Okay? And our next project will be another movie. And it'll be about the circus, and we all get to wear, you know, we'll dress up like clowns for that. And that should be a lot of fun. And yes, we'll do it in the auditorium. And yes, Adrian, there's a part for you. Because again, what's a circus without a class clown, right? So yeah. And we'll have a lot of fun with that too. Some of you are just naturals, I know. So, you know, have fun with it. And let's try this. And I said, I'll go first. So we don't have to worry about who's going first. All right? That should solve that. Okay, let's do it.